You think you know me? Say I'm as cold-hearted as they come. You think I'm slowly cutting my ties with you, that I'm done. Here's what you don't know. Feelings, they grow slow. I've just been caring for mine. Now I can feel it. Now I believe it. Baby, tonight is the night. I'm gonna call you up in the name of love. Gonna call you up and tell you that I'm not giving up. In the name of love, I'm not giving up yet on you. In the name of love, in the name of love. In the name of love, in the name of love. You think it's easy? Yeah. Falling in love, well, maybe for you. I think it's crazy. Oh no, but I'll be damned if I'm not a fool. Here's what you don't know. Feelings, they go slow. I've just been caring for mine. Now I can feel it. Now I believe it. Baby, tonight is the night. In the name of love, in the name of love. In the name of love, in the name of love. I'm gonna call you up in the name of love. Gonna call you up and tell you that I'm not giving up. In the
Welcome to Free Live Tarot Readings. I'm TarotOracle and I do the readings.
It's 6:30. Time for the Tarot Oracle Show.
What is going on? Welcome, everybody. Sarah, thank you for your donation. Sally, we got Syrena. Syrena, it's been a minute. How are you doing? Good to see you. Bartman, what's going on? You got Yellow. Yellow, you're here mighty early. Yellow's here at the break of dawn. Be random with me. We got Sarah. Thank you for your donation, if I didn't already say so. Maruta. We got Andrew. We got Radiant. We got Reiki, we got Pie War, and I think I get everybody. Cool. Let's do stuff from last night. We have a question from last night that we did not get to. We're talking about the one where, Syrena, thank you for your donation. Let me know what your question is. Thank you. I appreciate you. We're working on last night's donation. We missed two because we had to go eat, and we ended up not going to eat. We ended up not going to eat. You know, we did not eat. Instead, we went to Chick-fil-A. We went to Chick-fil-A. You know, I had a brownie and I think a wrap. I had a brownie and a wrap from Chick-fil-A. So yeah, everywhere was packed. It was a zoo everywhere we went to try to eat. So we got to go eat early next time. We'll try that later. Anyway, we got PGV that we missed because I had to go to Chick-fil-A and get a brownie and, you know, and a wrap. So anyway, but yeah, the kids, we went by this one restaurant and there's literally everybody in all the seats and there was a line out the door and you could not park anywhere. It was so bad. So it was really bad. YouTube user, thank you for your donation. Let's look at the kids and the pets. Are they happy with me? PGV. Hey, that rhymes. Are they content? Are they happy with everything? A 10 of Swords says they really can't get anything better at this point. I think you do have some of the kids growing up, getting a little bit older, moving out kind of thing. The 10 of Swords kind of says, where are we going? What are we going to do? They're very happy with that. Four of Cups says that there are things that they don't like here and there, but overall the world says, I'm content, I'm happy. This is something that I appreciate. I appreciate all the effort, all the work that you have done, because pets, children, they're very work intensive, very labor intensive to get everybody happy and everybody satiated and doing all the things the right way. And I think that you have done that. You have pursued that in the manner that it needs to be done, and overall everyone really enjoys your company. The world's great, right? Just want to put you on a pedestal Everybody loves a mama. Put them on the pedestal. We got the pets over here, got the kids over there and whatnot. So yeah, they're very excited that you are around, and they appreciate all your effort and all the things that you have done over the years. So yes, very good memories indeed, ingrained within them for all of that stuff. All right, so overall, we're going to go with the party balloons because they appreciate you, and it was a party having you around a faux show. So there you go. All right, Denise is a new user. Denise was here, and they donated right as we were ending. They're probably like, wait a minute, I got robbed. I got robbed. I paid, and no, okay, my boyfriend and I are moving in. Okay. So the proper question here is, my boyfriend, Matthew. Well, hello, Matthew, if you join the stream. I don't know. Wendy's has the favorite chicken sandwiches. I worked for Wendy's for 7 years. I hope you know. Sari. Anyway, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. All right. Yeah, I worked for Wendy's for 7 years. That was a long time. Hooping Rabbit, welcome back. Good to see you. All right, so Denise is new. Denise came in right when we were ending. Sorry about that, Denise, but you know, we got to end eventually. We had 45 readings yesterday, but yeah, Denise is like, look, my boyfriend, Matthew, and I are discussing moving in, but there are financial issues. There are family issues too. What can we do? By the way, this is, in case you don't have it, the Wonder World at Tarot. You have to get you 5 of these. Push Kitty is back very soon, by the way. You're going to get her some Avatar. I think it's the little Avatar Tarot is what is next up on the list for what she's selling. So that is going to be an exciting event indeed. And as always, I think, I'm guessing that you can pick up some of the old decks too. You know, if you want to pick up some of the old Push Kitty decks, then you're going to be able to. By the way, that's the cat in the background playing with all the toys today, making as much noise as humanly possible. So yeah, I do have a lot of cat toys. I do spoil my cat. So my cat has a very wide variety of toys here. So, you know, anyway, all right, we're going to move in. We got money issues. We know how that is. Sometimes you don't have enough money, and money becomes a problem. You need more money, what have you. So, yeah, we have money issues now. Second thing, we got family issues too. Are we going to be able to survive this, make it happen? The world is back from a well-shuffled deck. The world has returned. Sorry, I thank you for joining the family over there. I appreciate you. But yeah, the world says that there are some distinct good things coming out of this. We have a lot of good things indeed. Now, I don't think the family issues are over. I think the family issues, I think the money issues exacerbate once you get into the house or once you get into the apartment, whatever you're sort of moving into, renting, whatever's going on. I do think things get sort of a little bit more intense with the money. Okay, so I think the money is not going away, but I do think that you are going to bump into some issues here. Queen of Coins, it seems like money's not going to be a problem, but where the money goes or how the money's spent is definitely going to be the biggest issue here. High Priestess says that they have some issues with, all right, Denise, we're going out on a limb here. I'm saying, I think that the boyfriend has some money issues that you don't know about. It's almost like there's something intense waiting, something hidden. And you see the High Priestess as being hidden information, something that hasn't been communicated, something that needs to be fleshed out before we can be happy and content with that. I do think they have some money things, problems with spending. Maybe a little bit of a spendthrift here and there, but you do have to sort of watch out for where the money's going, and I think you're going to get into some arguments with that. Moving in makes it worse. I'm just telling you now. Moving in makes it worse. Family issues, not really going to be that big of a deal in comparison. You just have a big problem with money as it goes. So, yeah, you're going to have some money issues. Somebody's going to have to get another job. Somebody's going to have to get some other income source in order to make everything ends meet and what have you. But if you're willing to do that, if you're willing to work through it, then that's a good thing. But make sure the commitment is as good as you think it is, as firm and as committed as you think that you are before you dedicate yourself to this. Because if money's a problem now, wait till you move in. It gets worse. I'm sorry, it gets worse. Other than that, it looks all right, right? Page of Swords. You do have a level of miscommunication that is related to, what we do, how we do things. I think that they end up being a little bit more of a micromanager than you're thinking that they are going to be, but, the way it goes. So I think they're going to have commands and orders. They're going to be barking orders at you, and you're going to get into a little bit of a problem overall. So you want to be very committed before you do all of that. So there are some speed bumps on the way, but like in anything in life, if you love each other, if you're really committed to that, if you're willing to work through the problems, then you can make sure that that's going to be something to do. Anyway, all right, we're going to do, speaking of which, we got the little avatar tarot up in here tonight. So this is the one that Push Kitty has coming out very soon. It is for watch on the pre-sale, watch on Kickstarter. I did back Antonio and Elsa, thank you for your donations. I did back the Monsoon Tarot. So since I had backed their previous projects, they allowed me to have the cloth and the bag for free. So I got the standard edition Monsoon Tarot. I wanted to get the big deluxe version of the Monsoon Tarot, but that's not exactly something I'm committed to, right? It's just not, I didn't have enough things in it. I mean, if you're going to have a deluxe version of your tarot deck, you need to include some deluxe things. There's only like one thing it added that I could see. So I was like, well, no, I'm really not going to pay the extra money for that. Not something that I want. I'm going to get the standard edition and be happy with it, right? Anyway, so let's see what's going on here for General with Sarah. By the way, welcome back, Sarah. I have missed you. You've been gone a few days, and it's good to see you back. As always, thanks for hanging out with us, and thanks for your donation. Ace of Water. Oh, man. Ace of Water, Seven of Water, King of Air, Knight of Water. A lot of cops here. Let's immediately go through this. September is your time where you're going to get a shot at making some romance happen over here. GK and Misrak, thank you for your donations. I think September is your romance time. This is the time where you're going to be meeting people. And I said before, when you do meet somebody, all of a sudden when it rains, it pours. You are going to get a lot of unique circumstances, a lot of sort of connection with people that you haven't seen before, a lot of possible dates, a lot of great things sort of happening in your life. It's not going to be like one possible date. It's going to be a plethora of a possible thing coming into your life, is what I say, right? Sally, I thank you for your donation. But the Ace of Water, it is talking about the Ace of Cups, meeting somebody new in September. And you're asking about that. You're like, am I going to be single forever? What's going on? I don't think so. I mean, Ace of Water says you have a possibility. Of course, as with anything in life, you can just completely ignore it, gloss it over, shove it under the table, act like it didn't happen, and go about your life. You can, because Seven of Water says you have other opportunities later too. It feels like, why am I getting multiple opportunities at possible, connections and what have you, when it's been sort of a really dry spell up to now? And the Seven of Water says we have all sorts of interesting connections coming in September. And that's going to be good for you, because King of Air says that you're really sort of in that mood. You're really kind of ready for some good opportunities with love, some open doors that haven't been there before. You're kind of set. You're all, prepared to do what you need to do with that. Knight of Water talks about this is a level of romance you're willing to take in. You're willing to accept. You're like, okay, that's fine. We're here. We're having a good time. This is the way we can do that. Indeed, not going to be a problem at all. But this is the romance month for you. I think September is the time where, you get a lot of interesting things coming about. Do you want to take advantage of any or all of those? Maybe. I mean, maybe. But you just want to be aware that this is not something that is going to happen again in October or November. This is sort of a unique, kind of a weird month, right? Z, welcome to the stream. How you doing? But so be prepared for more than one possibility and be prepared for what you're going to do and how you're going to react to that. And, as always, we discussed before, how much are you willing to sacrifice? How much are you willing to do to make room for somebody into your life that may be, sort of disruptive in your life? Because a relationship takes away a lot of crap in your life, and you got to be prepared for that, right? I thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. So we have okay, it's story time. Hopefully Christina's not listening. It's story time. We're going to have a story time. So, Jerome Powell is going to get online on Friday morning, and they're going to open their mouth and blather something about blah, 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 blah economy. And what's going to happen to the stock market? It's going to go straight down. So normally you go to the stock market and you're like, I hope for the best. Let me look and see what's going on, and try to make some money out of the stock market. But in this particular case, that the exact second and the exact time that the stock market is going to tank by 13 to 20% all in one shot. So I'm waiting. I'm sitting there waiting. And then the phone rings, and it's Christina. She wants me to come over and take out the dogs and hang out and do this other stuff. And I told her, I said, this is the time that I need to be sitting here to make some money. But she says, so she gets upset. And I end up going over there anyway, and I miss my opportunity to make some free money. It's like you go to the casino and that at 5 o'clock on a Friday that the roulette wheel is gonna be red at exactly 5 o'clock. So if you're standing there at 5 o'clock on the roulette wheel and you put money down, you're gonna get a lot of reward. But you got to make sacrifices sometimes. And that is kind of, how the relationship and real life come together. You got to balance that stuff out because sometimes you can't have both at the same time. Anyway, Syrena is next. Is what I'm talking about. Syrena, I have no idea what your question is. Hopefully you typed it in. There we go. Chicken gill sandwich is great. Okay, let me do a general reading. There we go for Syrena. Let's see what's going on with that. Yeah, that is a unique opportunity where exactly what's going to happen, and you can put a lot of money down and make a lot of money really quick because the exact point that the roulette wheel is going to be rolling on red. So yeah. But sometimes, you got to do something else. There's other things in life that call you out. So anyway, all right, let's go with this. Can you give me a general reading? Let's find out what's going to happen with all of that stuff. All right. Let's see. General, make it happen over here. You got the King of Wands over here. Interesting indeed. You got the Knight of Swords. You got a couple of court cards here. I think you have some people coming in or some people that will be making a difference here in, I think, 3 to 4 weeks, really, right? I think 3 to 4 weeks, you're going to have some people coming in, some people that are making a difference, some people that are sort of pulling your attention, pulling your, sort of pulling your strings, maybe, as far as this goes. Strength says that you need to have some patience in the upcoming month because there are some challenging circumstances kind of around the corner. And you do want to be prepared for everything that is going to be there. Filipa, thank you for your donation. But yeah, the strength card, you got to be patient. You got to wait it out. You can't jump to conclusion. You can't try to leap out and make some quick decisions when you don't have all the answers first, right? So this is one of the things where all the answers kind of thing, but you need the proper question. I think the proper question is going to be framed up pretty soon. So if you have the patience and if you have the willingness, you're going to be able to do that. Judgment, the rebirth, the reincarnation, said there are some things that have not been addressed in your life that are coming back. So you get a second chance at something. I think that's going to be the major thing here, right? We have to have our second chance. We have to be able to address some stuff that hasn't been resolved or that wasn't resolved fully the first time. Now, I do think this involves 2 different people. GK, I thank you for your donation. If you're willing to wait, if you're willing to be patient, getting things resolved that weren't resolved before. There are 2 people that need something from you. and you are going to have to find a unique way, or at least a poignant way of dealing with this, right? So, yeah. So first person is going to be a Knight of Swords. I think this is sort of an air sign. They're sort of coming up. They need something. They're very sort of good at communicating. They want this, they want that, and they are sort of very poignant, very direct at how they're going to get it. King of Wands says you have somebody that is on power of some authority or whatever that is coming in as well. And I do think that they have some requests too. So a lot of people are going to be in your grill. They're going to be asking for things, and you're going to have to kind of deal with that as it comes in the next 4 weeks. So enjoy all of that. By the way, that was the Titanic tarot. So if you like the Titanic and you like tarot, you combine them to make the Titanic tarot. YouTube user knows what it is. We got going into the danger zone. You mean like the Top Gun theme? Like what's going on with that? I did not see the new Top Gun movie, by the way. I'm waiting for it to come on to rental. YouTube user, I have no idea what your question is. Apparently my program did not capture it. Let's see if I can say, okay, going downtown today with A, the Pisces. What are my chances of running into A, Sagittarius? So you said, wait, you have 2 people? You have 2 A's. That is interesting. Hannah, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. All right, YouTube user wants to know, going down today, I assume that means going downtown means a little bit differently than what your context of your question means, by the way. So, I mean, I don't know. I don't know about a Pisces. Going downtown may mean something different than what you think it means, is what I'm saying. So just be aware. Just long as you're aware there. All right, going downtown today with A, the Pisces. What are my chances of running into A, the Sagittarius? If you have 2 A's, you may have an Alcoholics Anonymous meeting. Come on. Does somebody get the joke, hopefully? But, all right, what's the chances of meeting the friends with benefits that we already sort of dumped with that? 3 of Wands, we do look for them. And well, I don't know. We do look for them. 3 of Wands. You're on the scan. You're trying to find out if they are out there, if you are going to bump into them. 4 of Wands says no. No, you're not going to do that. I think you're going to see somebody that may look like them and get a little bit panicked. I would calm down, take a deep breath. Don't think that's them. Just don't think that's them at all, right? So this is somebody that's different. You're not going to run into them. Thumbs down overall with that. The 3 of Cups says we have a good time. We're out. We enjoy what we're doing, and we don't really have to worry about running into the other A. So there's no double A tonight, right? Reiki and Leslie, thank you very much for your donation. I appreciate you. All right, let's go to the Tarot Tower and get what is next with PayPal. We got CC on a PayPal. CC. By the way, we are doing PayPal now. If you are in the queue, I will get to you. I will get to you after these. CC wants to know, oh, wait a minute. Where am I going? We need to select all, and then that's not working. CC, love life. Hopefully, CC, we have a fantastic love life so far. We're going to have to figure out where that love life goes and what is the thing. Hopefully, we don't need the Cthulhu deck for the love life. Crystals and paint, what's going on? Good to see you. All right, let's see what that. Poker for you finished 80th in the, oh my, Reiki's getting real. Reiki's getting legit with the poker over here. Reiki, do you got the poker face? You got that poker face where nobody can kind of figure out what you're doing over there? Anyway, Push Kitty Aimey, welcome. Push Kitty Aimey, good to see you. We were just talking about you earlier. We're all excited about your new Kickstarter. I'm going to hype it. I'm going to hype it again, and I'm going to hype it one more time. But yeah, here we go. Tammy, welcome. And Christina with a K, welcome as well. Good to see everybody. It is a fine Saturday night. I almost said Friday. It is a fine Saturday night. The weekend's half over. I hope you enjoyed your half that you have experienced so far, because tomorrow's going to be even better is what I'm talking about. All right, love life for CC. 2 of Cups is the first card. You know you like that. You know that's the one that you were looking for. I mean, not only CC, you're in this point right now where you are ready for big updates, big changes. There are some modifications coming around that you are going to be very thrilled, excited about, and it is going to be legit. It's very, very rare that you get the Two of Cups with the Lovers from a well-shuffled deck. Push Kitty Aimey, I thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. NWTS. I have no idea what that is. Push Kitty Aimey. That probably means something. Let me know what that means. Elsa, did not do your reading. You're 2 away, Elsa. Let's look at the queue. We're up here with CC, and we got Elsa is way up here. We got GK, Misrak, Sally, got some RRs all the way down here to Reiki, Hannah, Leslie, and Push Kitty Aimey up in there. Now, this is a good sign. And this is what you need right now, all right? You got the Two of Cups with the Lovers in the same reading, which is insane. I mean, that is just the perfect combination that you need with that. So that is going to be very important, all right? You're about to turn the corner to a lot of interesting, a lot of fun, a lot of exciting things, and this is the time to appreciate that. This is the time to live in the moment and get excited for what is coming up around the corner, right? The Wheel of Fortune is here too. This is a new normal. It's a new update to your love life. There are changes happening that you're going to be excited about. There are changes that you want to embrace, that you want to move forward to. And I think that's going to be the big opportunity indeed. Now, Three of Swords. We can't have everything that we need, but we can have most of what we need. I think that's going to be there too, right? But yeah, the Three of Swords. Everything doesn't work out quite as well as we had hoped. It's not sort of the dream circumstance, but man, you're talking about really an update with love, a lot of great things. This is probably one of the best readings that you can find, other than the 3, which kind of inserted itself at the end, but you know, way it goes. Overall, CC, you're looking at some beautiful, wonderful opportunities. You're looking for a new normal in love that is going to embrace you, is going to really envelop you, give you a big old hug, and make everything a lot better as far as love goes. Crystal, you are indeed the first person to ever ask for the Cthulhu deck for a love reading. I mean, you know. All right, since Push Kitty Aimey is here, let's use a whole lot of Push Kitty Aimey decks. Tonight, we're going to use the little Buddha Tarot. We're just going to use all of them in a row. All right, all the Push Kitty decks in a row. Sari wants to know, hello. Well, hello to you, Sari, indeed. You would like to know how B, the Taurus, my ex, whom I reconnected with, truly feels about me. This is the little Buddha Tarot. If you don't have this, you're crazy, all right? I assume, now, Push Kitty Aimey, we have a lot of questions for you. We have a ton of questions. I think we need to get Aimey back on the stream, and ask all of the questions, because I have all the questions. Am I going to be able to get the old decks? Do you still have the decks from before available to pick up in the new Kickstarter? That would be my first question. And the second question is, we all want to know early, what kind of goodies do we have coming up in the Kickstarter? Do we have, because you had a beautiful set of stickers, and I mean legendary set of stickers in the Wonder World Tarot that we were all excited about. So yeah, those stickers were just legendary stickers. Are you going to have that again? Because, I mean, that was nuts. That was bananas. So, yeah, I want to know that. I also want to know, are you going to have a beautiful bag like we have for the Wizards Tarot in the new Kickstarter too? I want to know that. So I'm interested in all of the extras. You know me, all the extras. So yeah. Anyway, let's see what's going on. We're getting messages already. We're getting 2 messages. We're getting lots and lots of messages. Oh my God, watch this. Funny kids experiencing. No, I think I'll pass. Okay, yeah, so let's look at here. We'd like to know how B, the ex, we reconnected with the ex. I think you're in a position that makes everybody happy. A lot of people really look forward to reconnecting with the ex and seeing what's going on or what have you. Nine of Wands says not everything is fixed. We band-aided up some stuff over there. Sorry, we did. Band-aided up some of the problems, some of the miscommunication things that we had. We band-aided up some of the drama that we had caused for each other. We band-aided up things, and it was like, well, yeah, you know, we can make this happen, I guess. Eight of Wands, so this is going to be short-lived, though. This is going to be something that is not permanent. It's not a long-term marriage thing. It's not a kind of a thing that's going to be super stable. I mean, the Eight of Wands says we're going to move forward with it, but, we just tossed a wand. We're going to land it pretty soon. So, yeah, this is going to be, something that's not exactly as long as you think it would be. Is it going to be something exciting and amazing? The Two of Wands says yes. We have unique opportunities in this time, in this opportunity that we didn't have before. Careless, Whisper, and BooBoo. Welcome. Good to see both of you tonight. We have the Two of Wands. We're going to have opportunities we did not have before. There's going to be growth that we did not have before. But I think that ultimately it looks like this could be challenged to keep it together for a long term. But hey, while we're enjoying it, what we're doing and how have you, I think that's going to be the big opportunity here. And you definitely want to embrace that while you can, because it looks pretty exciting is what it does. Five of Swords, the Lord of Defeat at the end says, well, plus there's sort of the longevity challenge that we have with the Eight of Wands says, well, you may not be able to hang on to everything the way that we want to hang on to it at the end of the day. All right, we got Elsa is next. Is Alex ready for marriage and family life? Well, I hope so. Otherwise, you're wasting your time over here. Let's get another Push Kitty deck up here. It is Push Kitty deck night. Push Kitty Aimey is actually joining us tonight. I'm all excited. I'm excited. We need to get Aimey back on the stream to find out all of the nitty-gritty details and the beautiful new Kickstarter that's coming out. I'm hyped. I'm going to blow another paycheck on there. If you did not get the stickers for the Wonder World Tarot, you really missed out. Like if you're into stickers and what have you, she put together not like 2 or 3 stickers or something like this. It's this big book of them. And it is like, wow, that is just awesome. That is just amazing. Anyway, all right. So is Alex ready for marriage, family life, stuff like this? Man, I mean, we're going with a thumbs down here. It looks challenging. Okay, I'm not saying we can't work it out, because we can, just like the Beatles said. We can work it out. But this looks like some effort that needs to be put in here that could be quite legendary indeed to make all of that happen. Nine of Swords says Alex is not quite fully prepared yet. They're a little bit hesitant. They're a little bit scared. They like the idea, Elsa. They love the idea. They love you. They love the idea of getting the marriage, the family life, but they're kind of concerned about the reality of wrapping their head around that whole thing, right? Knight of Pentacles. It's a lot of money. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of commitment. Are they ready for that? The devil says there's a little devil on their shoulder that is whispering in their ear that's going to be like, oh, I'm not sure. It seems great, but the reality of it could be a little bit more challenging than what I had anticipated. So they're scared. They're scared. Can you appreciate that? Some people just get scared, you want to take it easy. You want to take it easy with that and approach it like a scared squirrel. You get a squirrel, you startle the damn squirrel, and you got to approach it easy and slow. You don't want to run up at the squirrel and go, squirrel, what? You don't want to do that. The squirrel won't hang around. You don't want to do that. So don't do that with elves, right? Don't be all up in their face. Don't get up in the grill. So yeah, a little bit too long of a reading on that one, but hey. All right, let's do the next week of general for Antonio. Now, Yellow, I did not forget about you. You're in the queue. I promise you're in the queue. Did not forget about you. So, you know me. You know me. Let's do the Dream Tarot. We got enough decks from Aimey to where we can pretty much do Aimey decks for the entire 1.5 hours. So we got enough. We can do the whole thing. The Dream Tarot does have 2 cards from me. So let's see if we run into any of those. Is this going to be something where we can run into any of those? Let's find out. Next week, General, it's only 7 days. Can we make it happen and do all of that stuff? Oh, man. That next week is very heads down. Keep to yourself. That's my recommendation. BooBoo, I thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. Okay, my recommendation is, let me say it slow, because it's a little intense. Keep to yourself. All right, keep to yourself. You got big opinions about something, you may want to hold it off next week. You got big ideas, big challenges, big thing, keep it to yourself. All right, you want to keep it to yourself, a lot of this stuff, right? A little bit of a hermit action in the middle. Hermit just kind of says that there's not really a lot of great reception for some of the stuff that you want to do next week. This is not the week to introduce the big ideas, the big possibilities, the big things, the new ideas, all of the comfort zone stuff that, breaking out, that kind of thing. The sun says you want to be present, you want to be out there. But you want to go with the flow. You don't want to have anything challenging, anything pulling you in any particular direction. You want to just be there and be present. And a lot of things are going to kind of be happening with that, which is good. But just being present, being open-minded, and being very open as far as ideas and other people's suggestions is going to be very important, right? It's almost like your suggestions, your ideas, things just get shut down next week. I'm not saying they're bad. They'll be great any other week. But next week, keep it to yourself. Go with the flow. Don't make any big waves next week. I think that's going to be the ultimate challenge overall, but I think it's going to be quite possible indeed. All right, so that was the Dream Tarot with a Push Kitty. We're not done with Push Kitty decks yet. We have a ton left. She has so many amazing decks, and you'll notice there's a pattern with Push Kitty decks. They all look freaking amazing. That's the thing, they all look freaking amazing. Now, Push Kitty, I'm waiting for you to make a cloth. I'm waiting for you to make an epic, and I mean an epic cloth. We're all waiting for this epic cloth that is going to come out. I know you got it in you. We're waiting for it. All right, but I'm a cloth fanatic. All right, the tarot cloths, I like them all. I'll take all of them. So yeah, there it is. Anyway, GK wants to know, house is up for sale is what I'm talking about. We put the house up for sale, right? We did, but it's taken forever because we are in the housing market crash that I talked about back in frickin' January. Raise your hand if you were around in the past 6 months where I've been talking about this nonstop. Everybody that has a house for sale, everybody was talking about wanting to get a house. What's the first thing came out of my mouth? I says, in the fall, it's going to all come crumbling down. So yeah, Leslie, the queue is not too bad, Leslie. It is not too bad. You were 7 away, which is not too bad, I guess. Anyway, yeah, but you're 7 away, Leslie. You are in the queue indeed. So yeah, let's look at the queue real quick. A lot of people are like, you're taking forever. And I do. I take my time, right? Okay, we got Misrak, Sally, and then RR twice, Filipa, GK, Hannah, and then Leslie. So about 7 away. It's going to be a little bit, but we're gonna get it done over here. All right, let's see what's going on. The housing. Now, raise your hand if you remember me talking about the housing crash coming up, and we are currently in it to win it. Jerome Powell came out. They said, Papa Powell, as I call him, came out and said, yes, there's no more stimmy checks. Okay, I'm sorry. We'll forgive you student loan, but there ain't no more stimmy checks. Yeah, we're you're going to have to kind of put up with whatever like that. And all of the stock market crashed. But that's the way it goes. Okay, but yeah, selling our house is going to be possible. What's going to happen with this? Any insight? First off, you got to understand that the 7 of Pentacles, the market is a lot more expensive than it was. Now, clearly, everybody points to, well, T.O., back in the 80s, we paid like 20% on the house. So, that's not today. The Jerome Powell that we jack the interest rate, they're going to jack it again, and jack it again. Probably going to have a jack in September. Probably going to have it jacked up again. Probably half point, 500 basis points coming up. Probably going to happen. Cinderella, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. No, 550 basis. We're going to have it jacked up by 0.5%. We're going to have it jacked up probably by 0.5%, maybe 75% of a point coming up. It is going to keep going up, and it gets more expensive to buy a house. 7 of Pentacles says have to dig deeper into the purse than I needed to before, and then now it just costs more money. King of Pentacles says you do need quite a substantial amount of money. Two problems with housing. Number one, housing skyrocketed in price, and a lot of people around here are trying to milk their house for as much as they can. So you have this little house, 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, selling for $450,000. That's not going to happen now. It would happen back in March, but it's not happening today. So yeah, you got to lower the price. You have to negotiate a little bit with that. Wheel of Fortune says you have much more competition here. Knight of Wands says you have a lot of people that are just not out shopping, right? They're just not out shopping at this point. They're like, I'm not really in the market. So you have 2 strikes. 1 strike, the housing doubled. 2 strikes, the interest rate has gone up, and it keeps going up. That means for the more expensive house, that costs twice as much as it was, I'm going to have to pay a boatload more money. King of Pentacles says not everybody is made out of money. Not everybody got on the stock market on Friday and knew that Jerome Powell was going to make a speech and crash the market, and they did not short the S&P 500 or, get on SQQQ and put a lot of money into that. Nobody did that. Anyway, the Wheel of Fortune, you're going to have to keep it on the market for a lot longer. You're going to have to adjust the price. The value of house next to me went down $20,000 in 1 month. In 1 month, it went down the value by $20,000. According to Zillow. So, yeah, you're going to have some interesting things. Any insight? You're going to have to wait it out. You're going to lower the price a little bit. You're going to have to dress it up. You're going to have to advertise it. It's going to be a buyer's market right now. Unfortunately, the buyers aren't really out. They aren't really excited about some of the possibilities because it's so damn expensive sometimes. The way it goes, though, you know what I mean? Misrak is next. Speaking of finances, speaking of buying a house, speaking of doing all that, Misrak, look, I need some money. A bottom line, very simple. I need some money. And I think that is something we all do need. We all need a extra bit of money. If you are on the Patreon stream, by the way, every Thursday, I do have lottery numbers that I give out. And I did win some money from the lottery numbers. And somebody else won some money from the lottery numbers too. So, I mean, entertainment purposes only, but if you're on the Patreon stream, the Thursdays is where you want to be with that. So yeah, I got 2 tickets that won a little bit of money that I need to take to the store and cash them out. All right, let's go with this. What is going on? Finances is going to be improving with all of that. I guess, can we do the money trick? We do have some new people in chat. We do a couple of new people in chat. Here's what Misrak wants to do. All right, Misrak's got a couple of dollars. Okay, Misrak's like, look, I got 1, I got 2, I got 3, 4, I got $5. I think that's pretty reasonable to have $5. I want to expand it. I want to make more money. You know how you do that? You just do that. Misrak, did you see that? Did you say, do you want me to do it slower? Do you want me to do it a little slower? Is that okay? I mean, this is as slow as I can make it, Misrak. This is as slow as I can do, right? We got more money now. And a lot of people are like, wait a minute, that's what? No, it's actually, it's 20, 40, 60, 80. It's $100, right? It's $100. So yeah. Anyway, Misrak wants to do that, but in real life. Now, the star says that there is a way to get more money. There are some ideas to get more money. There are some opportunities that you can sort of engage in, right? You already missed the Friday free money symposium, but there are more ways to make money. The star says, follow your lead, follow your guidance. I think you're getting dreams, you're getting ideas, you're getting some enthusiasm here. YouTube user, thank you for your donation, but you need to follow the lead. The star is going to lead you to where you want to go. It's going to be apparent what is going to happen to make you more money. 4 of Cups says a lot of that, though, you don't want to do, right? Maybe the part-time job, maybe doing this, maybe selling some stuff, maybe going in on some investment. A lot of times we may not want to do a lot of this stuff. So, I mean, the opportunity's there, but you may not want to take it. Oh my God, we got YouTube user Alisha and Blue Ocean. Thank you for your donations. High Priestess says it's all about learning. It's all about doing things, right? Expanding your horizon, getting some education, getting some new skills. trying that out and making that happen, I think that's going to be one of your big opportunities as well. Can I do some part-time stuff, part-time business? Maybe I could go out and do some, computer graphic stuff. Maybe I could do some art. Maybe I could do this and what have you. But yeah, there are opportunities going to come around for you to make more money. It is going to be out there and making it happen. Let's see. We got Careless Whisper and a Yellow waiting in the queue on PayPal. Let's hop over to PayPal real quick and get Yellow out of the way. We got medical provider to complete my LTD benefits. All right. So the full question here is, excuse me. Again, I'm talking too fast. I need to slow down. And have some water. Agua. Agua makes the world go round. Okay. Let's go here with Yellow. So the proper question is, will a medical provider be able to complete my LTD benefits documentation in order to get my payments? All right. Is the medical provider going to get their side done so we can get our money in and do the money trick in real life, right? In real life. Is that going to be possible? Indeed. 10 of Cups, Queen of Cups, and the 5 of Coins. Oh, but they're going to take their sweet time. I don't think it's a no. I just think that they get the documentation done slowly. It's like they don't have any urgency around them to get this done. So it's going to feel frustrating to you. You're going to be like, why does this take so long? What's going on? It's just, 5 of Coins. I'm not quite having everything that I need in this opportunity here. So it takes a little longer to do it. Will they do it? 10 of Cups says yes. Happy home, happy family. They're going to be able to knock it out. They're going to get that done. I think you're going to get the money that you need here. But the Queen of Cups says you do get kind of worried. You get kind of emotional about it. You're like kind of up against a wall. You're just like, geez, it's taking so long for them to do anything with all of that. Sally, what is coming towards me in love? A little bit of an Aries feel over there. Let's go over here to the Tarot Tower and let's get us some Dark Mansion Tarot. Everybody loves this tarot deck. It is amazing. Cinderella is amazing too. Thank you for your donation. Let's see. YLK is donating too. YLK, thank you for your donation in advance. In advance, I don't see it yet, but when it comes, then thank you. I appreciate you. All right, Misrak is retired. You may have to come out of retirement if you need a little bit more of that fat cash. There are some articles about people saying that there's more people working than ever right now, just because of the inflation, all that other stuff. So yeah. Yeah, indeed. Okay, so we got the Dark Mansion Tarot. We're going to see what's going on here with what's coming towards you in love. Man, 8 of Cups. There's a lot of sort of a taking a break signs here, right? A lot of taking a break, relaxing, don't getting full power ahead. You definitely want to take a deep breather and reevaluate where you're going, what you're doing here. 8 of Cups is a lot of the ideas, a lot of the things that you've been pursuing just haven't worked out, and you're having a challenge kind of getting that done. 8 of Pentacles says you got a lot of work to do in love to make love happen. Maybe we have to get out there on the dating sites. Maybe we have to go out there in person and get some stuff done, but there are some challenges waiting ahead of you with that. It does feel like you do have to give up a lot in order to move forward with love. You may have to get up friends with benefits. We may have to give up some opportunities that are sort of still out there, but we haven't taken, or some old love that we haven't quite gotten rid of. 10 of Swords says you have to have a clean slate and you have to start over from scratch in order to get some good love action if you want to get that done, if you want new love in there. This is something, too, to where reduce your burden with love. What can you do to reduce your burden? What can you do to not be having so much weight on your shoulders with love and what have you as well? So there you go. All right, we'll use the Dark Mansion for D's feelings for D, D's feelings for me, and the bonus round, we got D's feelings for me, and does D miss me at all? D's feelings for me, what are we looking at with that? Knight of Wands and the King of Swords and the 3 of Wands. They have been thinking about you lately. You seem to get that a lot, right? Pretty consistent here. We have been thinking about you. 3 of Wands, we're looking around, we're seeing the social media, we're kind of seeing what you're doing. doing. We are kind of excited about it. So they are kind of, you know, pretty much on that mode where they're looking, they're scanning, they're thinking about you indeed. So I think that is going to be a thing. King of Swords says they haven't taken the action. They need to pick up, take action, make the communication opportunities to get you where you want to be with that. Ultimately, I do think they will be communicating, they will be contacting you. It's going to take a little longer than what you are expecting, but the Knight of Wands has the fiery aspect that you need here, or the fiery aspect, what you need to make that happen indeed. So yeah, they are going to be contacting you, take a little longer, but they do still have feelings, and they are kind of in that mode where thinking about you more often. So, I mean, they are thinking about you. Do they actually miss you? Right? We can think about anybody that we want to. Do we miss this person? Is this somebody that we do want to contact? I think that they do, right? They do miss you. Seven of Cups. I like all the opportunities. I like all the things that we had done. I like sort of the open window, open door that we had here with excitement and the exhilaration and all the connection that we had. Seven of Cups. There's a lot of good memories here too that we're just sort of neglecting right now. Why? Okay, I got your donation. Thank you so much. But the Judgment, Rebirth, the Reincarnation says, I do miss you. I want a rebirth. I want a second chance, right? I want a second, third chance, what have you. Judgment with the E says, yeah, let's get that done. Let's get the connection in here. That's going to be fantastic. So there you go. There you go, right? You know, the King of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. You're kind of in a mode now to where you're pretty happy with what's going on. So it's kind of asking you, are you ready for D to be back in your life? Are you ready for those changes to be there again? Apparently, people with a D in their name are mysterious. I too once asked about a D. Alisha, I'm just saying.
Everybody loves the D.
On this channel, everybody loves the D. Everybody, it doesn't matter who you are, it doesn't matter where you've been, everybody enjoys some D. Darius still thinks about me or no? I haven't heard a damn thing. Filipa, you know, you haven't heard a thing from him. You haven't heard a thing from him because you haven't been using this deck right here. This is, by the way, the Mons Tarot. You haven't been using the Mons Tarot. Oh my God, Magic Universe. Jesus Christ. Magic Universe, it's been like months. It's been like months. Magic Universe, it hasn't been days. It hasn't been weeks. It has been months. How are you doing? It is very good to see you again. It is always good to see you. Hanging out over here. I appreciate you dropping in, saying hello and all of that. There we go. We got John is back too. John, welcome, and thank you for hanging out as well. Everybody's coming in. Y'all missed the magic trick. If you just joined, rewind about 10 minutes and you'll get to see the money trick. All right. Does Darius still think about me or no? A lot of people with D in their name, right? Seven of Cups, they do. We saw this with a previous reading, right? Seven of Cups, there's some good memories, some nice things. There's some things that we enjoy, we like having around. And yeah, the Seven of Cups, we like all of the memories that we still have about us, right? So they do. They do think about you sometimes. Two of Wands, they sort of look back and they appreciate all the opportunities. They appreciate the, you know, where things were, how things went and what have you. So yeah, they're having a pretty good time with that. Now they do concern themselves a little too much with kind of, there are some negative things in the picture, you know what I mean? So yeah, that Nine of Swords, a little bit of too much worry here about things. And I think if they relax, they'd make a lot more progress. They'd be a lot better overall. But yes, that is a, you know, we get the love balloons over there. That is the opportunity that you want. They do think about you still. So be aware. Be aware. GK knows. GK is like, look, how does S view me? Does S like me? Does S not like me? Does S think I stink? Or does S love me and they want to smell me all day? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But you know who does? The Vox Arcana Tarot, the ugliest box of tarot decks in the world. Beautiful deck, but a horribly ugly box. I guess it doesn't matter at the end of the day, does it? Because it's in the Tarot Tower, so it's like, who cares? You know, if it's in the Tarot Tower, it's going to be beautiful. Because we got Tarot Tower number 1 and number 2 over there. Now, we did have a woodworker friend that I did, you know, had him make me a couple of projects. He's a woodworker, right? I had him made a couple of projects. And he was good with the projects. And, you know, he turned out fine. Everything was great. And then I asked him to make me a tarot tower. And I said, it's a card tower, right? You know, to display my cards. And he looked at it or something, and he saw it was tarot decks, and he got creeped out, and he never talked to me again. He ghosted me. I got my friend with the woodworking ghosted me because he did not like tarot decks. I don't know what kind of stinking person does not like a tarot deck, but he didn't. So he's not going to make it for me. I'm going to have to find another woodworker. I don't know. I dated this guy for like 3 projects too, you know. I got to know him. We were on the 3rd date and he just rejected and he ghosted me, you know, the way it is sometimes. All right. We got the Hooters tonight with the S view me. How does S view me at all? 6 of Pentacles, Hanged Man, 4 of Pentacles. This is somebody who's very strict about how they view things, what they want, all that other stuff. It seems like they have every idea, every opportunity that they need. They're all excited about everything, but they are very sort of too much thought and too little action with this individual, all right? Hanged Man. I always have the opposite ideas. I think things are going well. I think things are excited, and then it just doesn't work out like it does. 6 of Pentacles figures out that there's sort of waiting for a handout at this person, right? S is waiting for you to hand them the easy mode, hand them the guaranteed opportunity, and if you don't do that, they're not really gonna, you know, sort of be on there. But yeah, 4 of Pentacles with this person. They're very kind of wait and see. They're not very action oriented. So yeah, they sort of view you as a good opportunity, but they want everything handed to them. They don't want to take the opportunities that they need to be taken to make this a reality. You know, they're a little bit of a lazy. I'm sorry, GK, a little bit of the lazy. I mean, it happens to the best of us, GK. You know that? It happens to the best of us. Hannah is next. Hannah, speaking of the best of us, Hannah wants to know something. They want to know. I have no idea what Hannah wants to know, actually. Let me go and see if they type something. Hannah, Montana, what do we got? Please help about my relationship with my love. All right, let's see. We need help. We need assistance tonight, Hannah, with the love. Liz, love you. I thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate you. I'll tell you what the universe needs to know, what the universe wants you to see, what happens with all of that. You're in the queue. Liz, we're busy tonight. We have 42 readings tonight, Liz. That is pretty normal for the stream. One night, Liz, we had 65 readings, so that is not tonight. But we do have a lot, and I mean a lot of readings to go through. So if it takes a little longer than expected, I'm sorry. I'm going as fast as I can, right? When is my time? Hannah, your time is now, Hannah. That's your name. It is your name, and it is time for the Hannah.
It's 6:30. Time for the Tarot Oracle Show.
It is time for the Hannah Montana. Please help me. Okay. About my relationship. All right. You want help? 7 of Swords. Man. You need to really rethink how we're approaching this relationship. Going in straight in, doing it right the way that it seems logical just ain't working. You're having difficulties. You're having some problems getting it the way that it needs to get done. And, you know, you're going to have to approach this a little bit differently than what you had seen ultimately with that. 6 of Cups says you need to approach it mildly. You need to approach it more as friends, more kind of casual. You don't want to go straight in. You want to be sort of sneaky in the back door, as they say. The 7 of Swords, kind of sneaking in, looking at things from a different perspective, getting in sort of, you know, a little bit on that Swords action on the backside. 8 of Swords says going in straight, going in direct ain't working. Either your better half over there is being very subversive. They're not being open. They're not communicating the way that they need to. You're going to have to sort of find a unique way to go in and get some communication out of this person, right? 6 of Cups says you need to offer something. They need to offer something. You need to put everything on the table and just deal with it. And you're not doing that. Ain't neither one of you doing that. And that's causing a problem. That is causing a problem indeed. So, yeah, I mean, the way it goes sometimes, let's admit, the way it goes sometimes. But, yeah, you're going to have to go straight in. And straight in ain't working. So we're going to have to go in the back way. 7 of Swords. Sneak in. Find a way to communicate this better because there are some things that need to be on the table that need to all be shuffled out that aren't currently being shuffled out. And until you do that, You're not really going to have the opportunity that you would like to have. All right. I have the opportunity right now, though, to read for Leslie. Leslie is up next, and we got Reiki. We got Push Kitty finally coming up. How does the Leo feel about me after our big talk last night? Because we got together, and we had a big talk indeed. Oh, man. You know, you had the talk, I guess. I don't know. Let's look at let's look at this deck right here. This is a Modern Love Tarot. Y'all love this one. This is literally one of the favorite decks of all time on the stream. Comes with a butterfly and everything if you pick one up. Now, if you do get this, get it off Amazon so you get the free shipping. Don't get it off their site because they charge you shipping on the site. So you want to get it off the Amazon. So I haven't checked lately, but that was the case a couple of months ago, the last time I checked. Entertainment purposes only. Never order something off Amazon based on a fat man reading your cards on the internet. Yeah, the Death card, King of Wands, Knight of Cups in the Chariot. A lot of movement cards here. How do they feel about me? They're ready to evacuate. They're ready to leave. They're ready to evacuate. There's a level of commitment that just ain't there. It's like, well, I'm not exactly fully committed here. There's a lot of things I need to think about. There's a lot of things that I'm not excited about. The Death card, right? We talked, that's fine, but we need some changes in this. The way that you approach things, what we talked about, that's not working for me. It's not working for me. The talk was fine. You needed to express something. Sure, we could do that all night. I mean, that's not a problem. A Knight of Cups says I'm willing to do this. I'm willing to commit. Willing to sort of make this thing work and what have you. Yes. The Chariot, we need to be moving along. We need to be moving with some fixes. We can't just talk about things without action that's going to be associated with that. So do you need to take action? Do we need to make some drastic changes? Maybe, absolutely. Death card, some changes are coming. If we don't move forward with those changes, we're going to be in the same situation that we are right now, and it's never going to change. I don't think we need that because we already had the talk, right? Knight of Cups says, hey, I'm committed. I'm committed. Don't be scared. I'm committed. But yeah, we need some changes, right? The Death card can't be ignored. It can't be pushed around like this. King of Wands. We're going to have to step up here and make the fiery aspect and get the King of Wands. Somebody's going to have to step up and make some real changes, okay? Somebody's going to have to step up and make some real changes. Is that going to be something that you do or they do? I think it's going to be a little bit of a half-seas, right? Because we're committed. We're able to make the work. We're able to make the movement ahead of time. I think that's going to be good for us, right? But no changes. We're going to have another talk, then we're going to have another talk, and then we're going to have another talk. And nothing is really going to happen after all of that is done, at least in my opinion. With that, Reiki's got poker. We do have a regular deck of cards kind of feel here. So we are going to get that with a poker question tonight. Wrestling Reads. If I did not say hello to you, hello, Carrie. Carrie Fast. If I did not say hello to you as well, there we go. All right. YLK, your question has not been done. You and Careless Whispers are next. Poker for me, I finished 80th. I can do the poker. I can get out. I can make it happen. Is that going to be fun? Is that going to be something that we can do? If it got the poker face, you know, because Reiki's got that poker face down, can we utilize that to make the fat cash and go in there and win the big tournament? Win the big tournament. Maybe be on TV. Reiki's going to be on the television on ESPN or something, right? In the big poker tournament. All right. Poker for me or not for me? Queen of Diamonds says you're going to be able to make a pretty good progress here, right? Especially with the King of Spades. You're going to be able to make some great progress making it through. Are you going to be able to make it to the top 10 or the top 20 or what have you? I think it's going to be challenging to do that. I think you kind of get thrown out in the mix. I think there's one individual, actually, that's very, very difficult to fool, and they can see right through you for some reason, no matter how hard you try or what do you do. It seems difficult to get past this particular person. But yeah, I think ultimately you're going to be able to make some money. You're going to be able to get in there. You're going to be able to be a superstar. You're good at it. It just seems that you have this one individual that just just knocks you over, bowls you over, it just completely blows you out of the game, right? It completely blows you out of the game. It's like, well, yeah. So is this a good hobby? Is this something we can get into and make some fat cash on the side? I think so. I think there is some good money with it. But you're going to have to be aware that there are people that are significantly better than you that you are going to run into. They're going to knock you out a little bit. So, yeah, if you're prepared, if you're ready, I think you should pursue it. I think this is something that is going to be exciting for you. It is nice, right? It's fun to get a little of the gaming in there and have some fun and all of that. All right, Northwest Tarot Symposium. Push Kitty's going to go there, and is Push Kitty going to be the superstar of the Tarot Symposium? I think so. I think so indeed. You know what we need over here right now, though? We need another Push Kitty deck, and we still have the Little Wizards Tarot coming over here. Little Wizards Tarot, I got to admit, this is the one that has the rep. It has the reputation of getting some reads that are so accurate that they're freaky. Like, people are like, oh my God, what is that? What is that? What just happened there? And I think that is where the Little Wizards Tarot shines. So when Push Kitty Aimey gets out with the new Kickstarter, you need to pick one of these up with whatever else you're picking up, because you need this one. This one is the one. This is my soulmate. This is my soulmate deck right there. All right. Okay. Well, the Tarot Symposium. Jesus. Oh, wow. All right. We got a good reading here, to say the least. Possibly the best reading you're ever going to have. Ace of Pentacles. It's your money maker. This is your money maker. This is a time where you're going to be able to connect to people. People are going to be excited about you. You're going to be the superstar. You're going to be there. You're going to have it, everything that you need. You're going to hold out these decks, and people are going to be like, what is that? Because everybody is going to be excited about it, just like they are on the string, right? Ace of Pentacles. This is going to be your money maker. And that's what you kind of want, right? You need that opportunity to be out there and to make it happen. I think that's going to be fantastic, right? Polka Gal, it is about 10. We have 10 readings to go. But yeah, the 10 of Cups, this is your place to make friends too. You're going to make some contacts there that you cannot make anywhere else. You're going to find some people there that you cannot find anywhere else. And you're going to open some doors and opportunities. And people are going to remember you. People are going to be excited about you because you're going to be the superstar of that place. And I say that because you're the emperor. You got better decks than everybody else. Let's admit it now. Your decks are better than everybody else's there. The bottom line. Miss Cleo, or Big Cleo, Big Miss Cleo. You know, I need to take a break. Miss Cleo, what am I doing? Big Cleo. I do, low key. I do miss Miss Cleo. I gotta say, Miss Cleo back in the day. I don't know if y'all need to watch YouTube if you don't know who Miss Cleo is. Anyway, Big Cleo, thank you for your donation. Emperor says you're in command of that room. You're in command. Everybody wants to interact with you because you're the superstar of the damn place. Okay, I'm just saying that right? The Sun. The exposure that you get to customers, to other tarot enthusiasts, to other big names in tarot is the key here. So this is absolutely, positively going to be one of the best events that you have ever been to. And everybody, and I mean everybody, is going to be excited about getting your tarot decks. And good luck keeping any kind of stock on your tarot decks and that, because, yeah, high demand is going to be the least. High demand is going to be, to say the least, on all that other stuff. Yeah, there you go. Wrestling reads. There you go. All right, we got the 2 PayPal donations, and we got lots and lots of donations tonight. If you're in the queue, I'm sorry. It's long next week. All right, let's see what next week has in store for me. Indeed, we're going to use everybody's favorite tarot, which is the Kawaii Tarot. Yeah, we got like 40 plus donations tonight. So yeah, it's a long queue. I'm sorry. Miss Cleo was a character. I liked Miss Cleo. So yeah, Miss Cleo kind of not really got me into tarot, but Miss Cleo was fun to watch. And that kind of made me want to be fun to watch when I came on, A little bit of the inspiration, not gonna lie. Careless whisper, next week, what does it have in store? Ace of Cups, it's about communicating with people, making new friends, getting out there, getting some opportunities out there with other people. This is not the time to be the hermit, to sit there, to not be, sort of out there. You want to be present, you want to be out there, you want to be visible, definitely next week. Ace of Cups says, hey, meeting new people, making new connections, making it happen. Emperor says, make sure that you are represented in the things that happen too. You want to be sure that you are in charge. You're the person that's in charge. You understand what the issue is. You understand how to make things happen. And you want to be kind of the person that's going to be up front, in charge, making things happen and making the big decisions, because there are big decisions to be made next week indeed. Seven of Swords, you're going to be tempted to sneak out of some of the situations. Don't do it. Don't do it. Avoid the opportunity and just, stay there, stick in there, make it happen with all of that. Woo! I thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. So next week looks pretty clean. You just need to represent. You need to be represented. And you need to make all the good contacts that you can with things that are going to be happening over there. All right, we got YLK. Donated forever ago. They're like, is it my turn yet? Samson and Delilah and Panida. All right. Samson and Delilah, or Samson and Panida. The Panida, that sounds like something yummy that I would eat at Panera. All right. Samson and Panida, what is the connection? What is the connection? Oh, no. Let's see what's going on. The water tarot is beautiful. Well, thank you, Carrie. I appreciate that. We can use the water tarot next if you want. Next if you want, we can use the water tarot. The waterfall tarot was created by me, by the way, and it is available in the link in the description for only $19. That's a pretty good deal. Okay, let's look at this. Let's see. Samson and Panida. Knight of Wands, King of Cups, and the Knight of Cups. Not exactly emotionally connected. Yeah, not exactly emotionally connected. They're a bit separated. They're a bit separated. There is a level of romance that one of them wants to happen, but the other one is not up for it. She looks pregnant. Okay. So you think that he knocked up Panida? Do you think that he knocked up Panida and a baby's going to come out, or what? What's going on over there? Why? Okay, be honest with me. Be honest with me. Anyway, I don't think that's the deal, right? The Knight of Wands, I think that they do have a connection. They do sort of talk and have a little bit of a connection with this. King of Cups, there's a bit of an emotional separation between the two, so I wouldn't worry about it. I wouldn't worry about it. So no, I don't think she's knocked up by him. No, I don't think that the baby is his. As Michael Jackson says, I don't think the baby is mine. But yeah, the Knight of Cups there. I think one of them does want some romance. One of them does want some romance. I just don't see any damn baby cards in here. I'm sorry. I don't see any baby cards in here. So I don't know. I don't think so. And what do my spirit guys want to tell me right now in order to finish the project? What kind of spiritual thing do we need? What kind of thing? By the way, we just did PayPal. If you weren't here, we got to do the PayPal readings now and forever. And well, a lot of good PayPal readings tonight. Thank you so much for your generous donations. I appreciate y'all. It is half the weekend is over already. I'm having a lot of fun. Yeah, I get on the stream and I have like tons of fun. It's what I do. It's what I do. I gotta say. All right. What do the guys want me to know about their channel? Be random with me. Thank you for the kind words. I appreciate you. What are they going to do about the guides, about finishing the project? Seven of Wands says, don't be too defensive about going outside of your comfort zone. That's the big thing. Don't be defensive about going outside of your comfort zone. There's no proper way to finish it. There's no proper way to do everything and make everybody happy here. Seven of Wands says, if you have an idea, if you have a way of doing something, it's going to be unusual, a little bit outside of the comfort zone. You definitely want to take that. A Seven of Wands is going to be an excellent way to sort of pursue that. But you don't want to eliminate ideas just because they're random and weird. You know what I mean? Anyway, the Three of Pentacles says working with the team is going to be your big opportunity here. Getting feedback from other people, maybe working with other people to get the project done is going to be good. Doing it by yourself, not going to be a big thing. You do want to sort of, query other people. Like, what do you think about this? What about this idea? What about that idea? I think that's going to be the thing here. Ten of Pentacles says the project gets done. The project gets completed. It gets done. So worrying about it, be overly concerned about it, just doesn't work for anybody at this point. King of Cups says separate yourself emotionally from it. Don't get too involved to where all of a sudden you're worried. All of a sudden there's big concerns. All of a sudden you're not doing as well as you should do it. because you're too emotional and you're too upset. So remove the emotions and just do the work. And if you do that, the project gets done and it gets accepted and everything will be just fine with that. We got YouTube. A user is next. By the way, we are ending soon. Any further questions are going to have to be pushed back until tomorrow. Tomorrow, there's always tomorrow. Okay, but yeah, we still have 10 more readings to go. Of that, YouTube users there. The Sagittarius feelings from me, right? Let's see what's going on, you know? We'll see if the Sagittarius likes me or not by using the Teddy Bear Tarot. Sagittariuses, you never know. They're excited one day, and then the next day, not so much. A priestess, the devil, and the hanged man, they are there for the action, and that's pretty much it. They're there for the hot, sweaty, loving action, right?
Music to make love to.
The hot, sweaty, loving action, that's what they signed up for. The devil. A little bit of the devil in the side, the devil inside. High priestess, there's a lot of things they're not telling you. If you're looking for something long-term, it may be kind of challenging to make that happen. High priestess, there's a lot of things to learn about this individual. You may not like what you see. Hanged man says y'all have vastly, and I mean vastly, different goals. Vastly different goals. I'm sorry. But, you know, that's the way it goes. It's the way it goes sometimes. BooBoo, tell me something I don't know with a thoth. BooBoo, what you don't know, BooBoo, is we're going to use two thoth decks. We're going to use the big one and the small one. Because as they say, it's not about the size, it's what you do with the tarot decks. That's what I'm saying. So let's use a big one and a small one and see if we can be satisfied by two at once. All right, what does a tarot thoth want me to know that maybe I don't know? Okay, wow. Oh man, it is about being creativity is just dead right now. Your creativity is so dead. You're really having problems getting into things. You're having problems moving into some of the opportunities that you need to, because it feels like your creativity is just sort of pulled back too much. A lot of the ideas, a lot of the excitement, you're just not getting it in to where you need to get that in, right? You need to let go and be more creative at this point. What ideas can you come up with to pursue? What ideas are out there that you can get excited about? It feels like that there are some business opportunities that you either need to start that haven't gotten done that you need to address right now, and you're just not addressing them. Again, creativity being pulled back is not helping you at all with this. In addition, you have people sort of putting negative thoughts into your mind, and you need to ignore that crap. If anybody's put negative thoughts in there, if anybody's giving you problems, you need to ignore it and move on and do the excitement, do the action that you need to. Go it alone if you have to, that's fine. But you do need to unleash that, whatever that takes, whatever is going to be the cause of that, whatever you can do, you do need to pursue that. Ultimately, it's your life, your decisions, your opportunities, and if everybody else is sort of dissuading you from doing things, your creativity is too slumped, then that's not going to get you where you want to be, ultimately, right? So yeah, you definitely want to pursue what you need to be pursuing with that. Okay, we're going to go with that now. And hopefully that helped about what you don't know. You're such a control freak. Yeah, you know, sometimes we get caught up in that. I agree with that. Cinderella, will the new moon bring anything good for me? Will the new moon get anything good for me? Where is a deck that we haven't used in a long time? Because tomorrow is the time we're going to use all of the decks that you haven't seen forever ago. We haven't seen forever ago. All right. Will the new moon bring anything good for me? Nine of Cups. Wow. I think it brings a little bit of romance for you, Cinderella. A little romance with the new moon. It feels like the moon shines, the emotion there. You get pulled in the direction of a little bit of romance, a little bit of good things. Six of Cups with a Knight of Cups. It feels like the romance is kind of peaking. It's kind of moving fast, and it's speeding up. And I think that's what the golden opportunity for you here is getting some romance, getting some excitement, making things happen that otherwise Otherwise, wouldn't have been kind of what you wanted. But yeah, are you willing to move forward? Are you willing to take some risks? Are you willing to take some chances? Seven of Pentacles, don't be too tied down to what you know is normal, because there are some big opportunities with that. Do you still have the Stinky Tarot? Yes, I do. Ultraviolet. I do have the White Fly Tarot. That was the extra stinky one. YouTube user is A the Sagittarius missing me. It sounds like that they want to hit it and quit it. Are they missing those opportunities to hit it and quit it? Maybe. Maybe indeed. Let's see what's going to happen with all of that. Are they missing me? Is that something that we could do? The Star, Knight of Wands, and the Magician. Well, they're kind of on their own path right now. They're kind of doing their own thing. They're not exactly in the mode of, thinking about you, sort of moving past that. If they get the opportunity, they love to do something with that, right? But the Magician says, I kind of have to pursue my own path. The Star says, hey, I'm going to follow my own ideals. I'm going to follow my own guides and, kind of see where it's going to lead me. I think it's going to be the big thing here. Knight of Wands says they're very busy with the active, fiery aspect of their life, so you just kind of have to appreciate that. But, do they miss you? I don't really think that they think a lot about you. They're just like, man, not really. Not really. We're going to go with a thumbs down over that and say, they don't really miss you that much. Not really that big of a deal going on over there, but I mean, that's the thing. That is the thing. All right, we made a short film. Alisha made a short film, and they want to know, give me some feedback, right? You didn't watch the film, but you are a psychic extra large. I'm not a psychic medium. I'm a psychic extra large, maybe an XXL. Depends on the shirt, depends on the company who made the shirt, and if it shrinks in the washer. But yeah, any feedback from the film? Clearly, Justice says that the film is a little bit too extreme or a little bit too pushy in one direction or the next. You got to balance it out. We got to pull back some of the things that are in the film. We got to make it a little bit less in your face, maybe. But you do want to kind of get the opportunity to do that. But yeah, a Queen of Swords, too. So you got to be sort of in command of the film. You got to be able to pursue it. You got to be able to advertise it. You got to be able to do some stuff, right? You got to be able to do some stuff with it, and you got to be able to promote it yourself too. If you're able to do that, that's going to be good as well. So yeah, very much so. The Sun is, once it's exposed, once people see it, they're going to like it. They're going to like it a lot. I think the getting people to see it is going to be the main difficulty here, because you have to advertise, you have to get it out, you have to talk people into seeing it, what have you. But yeah, the more exposure it has, the better off it does get ultimately. But you do need to do some edits with it and remove anything that's a little bit too upfront, right? You want it to be sort of a subtlety within the film. Sort of makes it even better than it currently is. At least that's what the tarot says with all of that. Blue Ocean, how will the side business do? I want to be rich and I want to make it with a side business. Well, let's look at that. As with all Blue Ocean reads, we use the Oceanic Tarot because, at one point I thought it was hilarious. I thought it was hilarious back in the day. I don't know if Blue Ocean still thinks it's hilarious. Probably not, but we're going to use them anyway. Carrie, I thank you for your kind words tonight. You're very excited to be on the stream. Carrie, I appreciate you being here. You are the cheerleader of the evening. Thank you so much. All right, the Star seems to be in every damn reading. That's fine. Okay, the side business, how will it go financially? Nine of Swords says you're reaching for too much money too quickly. I think you have to get it. You have to think you have to get it and pursue it in your own way, right? There are some things that need to happen before this sort of really explodes, really gets sort of off out there and moving. A Two of Cups does say connecting to the right customers is a problem right now. You need to find the customer base. You need to connect with them. If you don't, you are going to be out there alone. You're going to have a good product, but there's just not going to be a lot of opportunity happening with that. So you're going to have to do the connection part here, right? Got to do the connection part. The Star says ultimately follow the leads, follow know the connections, find the customers that are going to be most appreciative, they're going to be most excited about this product and about the side business. And I think that you'll do quite well indeed. It's about connections, right? The two of coins, making the decisions that need to be made, making the connections that need to be made, and following the prompts overall that are going to be there. Expecting to win big immediately is going to be a problem. It's just going to be a problem. So yeah, you're going to have to walk the line. You have to be patient. And I think that's going to be where you're at the end of the day with that. Cinderella is next 2 weeks, please. When anything good, bad, or even anything indifferent going to happen, it is 2 weeks. We got the Spectral World Tarot over here. Let's do that. 78 Animal Pocket Deck. Yeah, that is, it's not bad. I mean, I wouldn't kick it out of bed, but it's not my fave. The Halloween tarot deck that I got, though, that is one of my faves. That is great indeed. All right, next 2 weeks, will anything good or bad happen? The Lover says a very intimate, a very good, a very great connection is waiting for you. The Lovers and an Ace of Coins. This is a brand new connection, not a connection that you've had before. You do want to sort of embrace this, see where it goes, see where it's going to take you. Page of Wands says it's difficult to do. It's difficult to do. Just be aware of that. This is not an easy pathway. It's difficult to make this happen. So if you're willing to be patient, if you're willing to do that, that's fine. Page of Wands says, don't try to rush into anything. You're going to have to be a little bit inventive with this particular thing. But the Lover says we have a good intimate, we have a good fascinating, a good connection going that we can use to make it happen. Cinderella's looking good for the next 2 weeks, Cinderella. You may lose a slipper indeed over there. What does the universe want me to know? Liz coming in with the $5 dono. What is going on with that? We're going to use my deck over here. By the way, if you're new here, this is the Tarot Tower. It is 80 decks of cards waiting, 80 decks of cards waiting and making it happen. And this is going to be pretty exciting. All right. If you want this deck of cards, by the way, it's called the Waterfall Tarot. Link in the description. You can get it for $19. That is so cheap. That is so cheap. All right. I mean, I got it on sale because I got too many. I printed lots of them, lots and lots of them. So yeah, they're on sale. I'm not gonna lie. What does the universe want me to know right now? And they want me to hear. 7 of Cups. You have too many things distracting you from your real goals. You do. You need to isolate what you want. You need to break out the vision board, your goal board, right? Your idea boards, and write down what you want, how you want it to go, where you want to pursue it. Because the 4 of Wands says, you're just too distracted. Too many things going on, too many things happening at once. We need to focus on the big issues, the important issues. If you don't, you're going to keep distracted. You're going to go round and round. You're not going to have any idea what's happening, and it is going to be sort of detrimental to you overall. I don't think you want that. I really don't think you want that. I think this is some place that you want to be where you want to focus, you want to get everything done, and you don't want to be playing around anymore. So definitely narrow down what's going on. 2 of Wands. How can you control your environment better? You're having a lot of random thoughts, loose thoughts. You need to focus on your thoughts. You need to get control. If that's meditation, if that's whatever method that you need to get control of your thoughts, that's going to be an idea too. You're having negative thoughts about stuff sometimes. You're having sort of defeatism things sneaking, and you don't want that to happen. The devil is on your shoulder. We want to get it and remove it immediately. We want to get it and remove the devil here. And if we can do that, we can remove the negative talk. That's going to be the biggest boon that you can do for your future, because there's a lot of things happening over here. You got a lot of things over there. And if you can focus, you can get your goals, you can get your vision down, you can remove all the distractions, you can get the negativity out, you're going to have opportunities galore. That's what I'm saying. Big Cleo has the opportunities right now. Was Z asked me to be the girlfriend this September. Big Cleo wants a little action is what I'm talking about. A little action over here. Big Cleo, can you get it? Can you get it? Judgment, the rebirth, the reincarnation, the Queen of Wands. I think it's possible. I'm not saying 100%, but I do think it's possible. We don't have to look great cards here, but we don't have bad cards either. Nine of Swords. You got to let it happen, whatever's going to happen. We can't force it. We can't push it. We can't do anything like that. We have to just let it happen, because I think they will be coming around, and I think you will have the opportunity that you need here to sort of see what's going on. You have the opportunity that you need to see where we can go with this particular connection. Judgment says if you don't get this chance, you get another another chance. Not like you get one chance, one shot, have a nice day. I don't really think that's it. I think that you have multiple opportunities here. Queen of Wands says we keep working at it. We keep sort of dreaming it. We keep sort of hoping for it. I think we have multiple opportunities to make it happen. And I think that is going to be something that's quite possible indeed. So kinda, I don't know. Well, let's see. Big Cleo, does Z have romantic feelings for me? Now, we did see a previous reading. It is possible that we can hook up with whatever. But yeah, anyway, RR, I did do your reading indeed. RR, we do have chapters down here. Wait 5 minutes before after the stream ends. You'll be able to zoom right to your readings. They happened, they happened a long time ago. I would wait. All right. RR, wait 5 minutes after the stream ends, right? After the music is done, count to 5 minutes, reload the stream. Okay, reload the video, and you have chapters, and you'll be able to zoom directly to your reading, right exactly to your reading. All right. Does he have romantic feelings for me? Again, we have very confusing cards. This is not a simple yes or no. This is something that could be something that has potential, something that has a little bit of excitement beneath it, but you're going to have to just be patient, right? The Justice card. We just have to be patient with it, see where it goes, be understanding, and I think that's going to be good. Right now, it's difficult to see. We have a lot of things in the way. We have a lot of mixed emotions, and, it just feels like there's not a lot of clear direction with this particular connection. Wheel of Fortune says ultimately keep doing what you're doing. Relax, let things progress as they have, right? Again, we said we have two opportunities here. Not next one, maybe not this time, but it could be next time indeed. You just have to settle down, have to see what's happening, so see where this is going. But yeah, just sort of organically let it go. That's going to be it. Carrie, I made that deck. I made that watercolor deck. So yeah, if you want it, link in the description. You get it for $19. Like I'll ship it today. Like $19, I'll ship it right now. So yeah, link in the description if you want the previous deck I just used. This is Waterfall Tarot. And, it's my favorite deck because I made it. Okay, is a boyfriend seeing somebody else? Oh man, ain't nobody like a dirty cheater.
Are they cheating on me? Those panties ain't mine.
Do we have a filthy, dirty cheater in the house making woo-woo sad? No, I really don't think so. I really don't think so at all. The Temperance card, right? I think you're seeing false flags here. I don't think it's really legit. I don't think that's something that you need to really be concerned about. Death says they're not happy with a lot of things, clearly. They're not happy with a lot of things. And so you're getting this weird vibe. I wouldn't really worry about it. But yeah, don't do that at all, right? Don't do that at all. Not going to work out for you. But yeah, they do want some changes. They're not content with everything that's going on. Knight of Pentacles says the level of stability in the relationship is very wavering. It's like sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. Overall, it looks really iffy. So you want to kind of be careful here. Yeah, very, very unstable. You're on a tightrope right now. You're on a tightrope. You're way in the air. But no, I'm going to say no. You're not a dirty cheater. You're not going to find some used panties on the floor that you didn't, you know what I mean? All right. Anyway, hi, love. Well, hello, Aprilia. When will I have passionate intimacy with my girlfriend again? Hey, I'm in the same boat as you. She's a Scorpio, and I'm a Gemini. Mine's a Scorpio too, my friend. Mine's a Scorpio too. Mine's a Scorpio too. We're in the same boat. Let's see. Let's see about you though. You got it's a Scorpio. You don't know when you're going to get anything from the Scorpio, quite frankly. We're going to say, hashtag not all Scorpios, but yeah. When are we going to have some passionate intimacy?
Oh, baby.
With the Scorpio, man. Let's see. The Star. You're going to be patient. You're going to be able to have that. We are going to be in a horizontal position with the Scorpio soon. I really think we're going to be in the horizontal position with this particular Scorpio soon. If you have the patience, if you have the will, you got to keep going. You got to keep going and make it happen. Now, there's some level of disappointments with the Scorpio. You know what I mean? They'll be like, I'm hot, don't touch me. I'm hot, don't touch me. You know, you're laying in bed and you're like, I want to snuggle. They're like, no, don't touch me. I don't want you to touch me. I'm hot. Yeah, you know, there's a level of frustration here. There's a level of frustration. And you're like, you know, hey, hey, you know, it's Friday night, you know, girlfriend. But I mean, the Five of Pentacles says you're going to have a bit of a dry spell. You are going to have a bit of a dry spell over here. You can't have a Five of Cups and a Five of Pentacles without some dry spells. So you're going to have to be patient, you know, approach it lovingly, approach it nicely, you know what I mean? Don't approach it with an ego, because that don't go well with any Scorpio. I can tell you that right now. The Scorpio, you come in with that ego, you're going to get that scorpion tail right there. That's going to be right in your neck hole. That's going to be stuck into your neck hole, right? You don't want to do that. The star says you're going to get the intimacy soon. You have to just be patient with that, right? The horizontal position is yours. It is yours soon. You just have to understand, be patient, because the Scorpio's got the big mood swings, like massive mood swings. Just be aware, all right? Aprilia, just be aware. Horizontal positions coming your way soon. You just have to be patient with all of that. But yeah, anyway, and that is it from me tonight. Thank you for being here. I greatly appreciate y'all hanging out with me. We will see you tomorrow.